Welcome back, everyone. It is Cadet 12s, the not so little Cadet 12s, and boy oh boy, there's 27 on track again. And it will be Wellesley from the front with Jacob Scott alongside him. Wilhelm and Bromhead are there, Suffolk and Platten are there, then James and Bowen. Alice Buckley's up there this time with Caden Thompson, Maxie James and Ryan McMillan, then Jakes and Gavoni, Ethan Feather and Attard, Sell and Silcock, Peacock and Ryan Silcock, Madison Feather, Santon, O'Day, Houghton, Stevens, Titman, and hopefully Ensby in the 22 is starting this one. Alrighty, Cadet 12s then. 8 laps, remember. This is heat number 2, SQ Series round 2, Ipswich Kart Club. And this is an ultra competitive class, so many on track, anyone's race. But those in those front 3 rows are in the box seat, and they're the ones that could ultimately clear off and get the win. Who will do it? Will Wellesley have the same run this time? Here we go, do we go, green light racing! Oh no, we're gonna have some tension. Oh, let's build the tension for you. And thanks again to Carlos from Corsa Apparel for my fabulous race attire today. If you want a race suit, go and see Carlos. He's not a very pretty man compared to me, but he's a nice man. Here we go. Sorry. All right. Scotty off the front with Wellesley. Platten's there. Wilhelm's there. Suffolk's there. Buckley's there. Rinaldi's there. Feather's there. All the big hitters are off the front 5 rows. Who will get the whole shot? This will be one very, very interesting start indeed. 27 Cadet 12's kart on track. Heat number 2. Do we go green light racing? Wellesley absolutely smoked it, and that looks like Wilhelm went with him, I think. Do they all go through clean? Yes, they do. Goodness me, what a start. Wellesley got a blinder, but look at that. The number 27 of Zane Wilhelm absolutely whacked one. He has blinded through. He's into second. Wilhelm hanging on. Into third has gone Feather. 4th is Scott. Bromhead's 5th. Then looks like Platten and Buckley as they all stream through Patrice's and down to DTE for the first flying lap. They've kind of sorted themselves out, but now there's going to be all sorts of moves being made. Wilhelm, it is, I think, that's first to lose a spot. No, he's not. He's hanging on for grim death. Wilhelm, giving as good as he's got, holds on to second. Round we come then, into Freem, and it's still Wellesley out front. Wilhelm in second, Feather, Scott, Bromhead, Platten, Buckley, and then it is going to be Suffolk, Santin, Thompson, James, Gavoni, Bowen, Attard, Feather, McMillan, Silcock, Jakes, James, Stell, Silcock, O'Day, Stevens, Peacock, Houghton and Titman as they all stream through RHQ. And what a drive from that man, Dominic Attard. He's up to 14th, dashing Dom after a disaster in the first one. So he's making his way through the field, is dashing Dom all the way from Mackay. Through Howards they go. Still, Wellesley it is, hanging on. Round we come. It looks like Feather has gone through to second. Indeed he has. Feather's up to second. While I'm reading everybody else's names out, he takes the opportunity to go up to second, and now he's breathing all over the back of Jack Wells. Jack Wells has now got a race on for 6 more laps. Wilhelm's got Bromhead right with him. Bromhead has got action from Jacob Scott. Platten's there, Buckley's there. It's a huge 5-way for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Bromhead up the inside, through he goes. Bromhead's gone past Wilhelm. Will Scott do the same? Jacob Scott might try the cutback. It all looks a little bit messy, but now Bromhead's going to go back 1, 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh boy, down the back straight. How on earth did they do that? Oh my goodness me, it is all on for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth and ninth. Oh boy! On we continue. Through they go, still. Wellesley's just gone back one. Feather takes his opportunity to go to the front. Into the flip-flop he comes, so it is Feather. Then Wellesley, then it's Jacob Scott. Buckley up to fourth. Alice Buckley moves up to fourth. What a drive from Buckley. She's taken Will on with her as well. And then it's Bromhead. And then it's Jacob. Oh, that is 94. Kai Suffolk's right up there as well. Boy, oh boy, what a race we've got in Cadet 12s. Through they go, through DTE. The leading pair are still at it. And Wellesley's not given up on this one yet. Through they come. Through Howards, now they're into the sweeper. Feather from Wells. Scott just behind them with Buckley. Breathing all over him. Does Buckley have a look up the inside? Not quite, takes the curb. Just jumps the curb. Wilhelm still battling. Wilhelm and Bromhead still at it. Through the flip-flop, Feather, Wells, Scott, Buckley, Wilhelm, Bromhead, Suffolk, Platten, Thompson, Santin, all locked together. Santin's looking for a space on the back of that. Through they all come. Behind them, then it is Gavoni who's got in front of James. So has Bowen. Bowen's gone through as well. And then it's Madison Feather right with them. Then it's a slight gap, and it's Dominic Attard. He's on his way with Deanie Silcock in hot pursuit. Down they go, down the back straight. Still some changes happening. Too far away to see who they are till they get a little bit closer. Oh no! Two of the leading pack have gone off. That might be Wilhelm. Oh, disaster if that is. The leading pair goes through. Wellesley, he was back to the front. Now he's back to second. Boy, oh boy, what a race at the front. 5 laps done. Feather and Wells. Then Scott and Buckley. And then it is Platten, Suffolk, Thompson. Santin's still there. It is Wilhelm who's disappeared. Disaster for him. That is a disaster. Down they go to DTE. Still that leading duo. They have not sorted this out. Oh, look at the run that Wells had then. Very nearly side by side, but it's the long way round. Surely can't go round the outside. Boy, oh boy, that was a big, long way round, but he really did pull up alongside Feather. 2 laps to go, that is 6 completed. Feather looks over the shoulder. Now he knows he's in a race. And Buckley! Buckley's gone through to third. Buckley gets the job done. Buckley's up to third. Feather holds on at the front from Wellesley. Then Buckley. Then Scott. Then it's Platten. Then it's Suffolk. Oh boy, oh boy, got Thompson. Then Santin. Then Bowen, Gavoni, Feather. Then it's James, Silcock. Oh, look at that. Buckley's gone back one more. Boy, oh boy, Scott is not taking that lion down. Down the back straight they go then, the leading pair, Feather and Wellesley, still not quite sorted out. Into Howards they head. They are locked horns entire race long. Wilhelm has to look on. Through Howards, now they're into the sweeper, coming back towards us. Over the start-finish line to take the white flag. Neither of these will surrender. Who is going to get the win? Through they come, into DPE Superstore. Now they're into One Fix Plumbing. Oh, look at that! Wellesley, he did it in the flip-flop. Wellesley to the front. Into RHQ they go. Can he hang on? He's looking over his shoulder to see where Feather is. Now I think he's going to close that door. Buckley back to third. Alice Buckley's back up to third from Scott. And now what happens down the back straight? Look at this. Wells is looking over the shoulder. He might have had the run. This is Cadet 12's heat number 2. SQ Series round number 2. And your winner. Oh, Feather's gone off on the grass. Your winner, it is Jack Wells. Second, Ethan Feather. Third, Alice Buckley. Fourth, Jacob Scott. Fifth, Platten. Sixth, Suffolk. Seventh, Thompson. Eighth was Santin. Ninth, Bowen, 10th Gavoni, 11th Feather, 12th was James, Silcock 13th, Adhard 14th, Jakes was 15th, Sell 16th, Silcock 17th, James was 18th, O'Day 19th, Houghton 20th, Peacock 21st, Titman 22nd, Lily Stevens 23rd, Macmillan 24th, and Wilhelm, and it was Beau Bromhead who got stranded with him. They are both unfortunately over there on the exit of Howard's. They're the carts you can see stranded.